One sunny morning, Edward puffed into Brentwood docks. When he arrived, Thomas and Gordon were already there. A new crane had arrived on the island. He had a very long crane arm, a big cab at the back, and was painted orange. He looked very large. "He looks so strong," said Thomas. "I'm sure he can even lift you up, Gordon." Gordon didn't think this was funny, and Thomas puffed away. "That crane might be big," said Gordon, "but he's got no engine. He can't move unless another engine pulls him." "But he can still be really useful," said Edward. "Nonsense," said Gordon. "He'll only get in the way." This was making Edward cross. Just then Percy arrived. "Wow!" he cried. "A new crane!" "Don't waste your breath," said Gordon. "He's not really useful." "Don't be so sure," said Edward. "He might be more useful than you think." "Rubbish," said Gordon, and puffed away. "How are you going to prove to Gordon that the crane is really useful?" asked Percy. "I don't know," said Edward, "but I'll certainly think of something." Edward's trucks were right by the new crane. "My name's Rocky," the crane smiled at Edward. "I'm Edward," puffed Edward. "Come on, Edward," said the foreman. "It is no time for you to be talking. You've got work to do." "Sorry, Rocky," said Edward, "but I've got work to do." And he puffed away, leaving the pipes untied, and Rocky very upset. Later, Edward was approaching a signal. He was still thinking how he could make Rocky feel really useful, but he was going too fast. Suddenly, the signal turned to red. Edward screeched to a halt. But as he stopped, the side of the trucks collapsed and the pipes fell onto the tracks. "Oh no!" cried Edward. Then Thomas and Emily arrived. They saw the pipes. "Edward," said Thomas, "we've got to get through." "All right," said Edward, "I know what to do." He asked his driver to telephone for help. Harvey was racing as fast as he could to the rescue. Harvey started to clear the pipes, but the pipes were heavy. He could only lift them one by one. "This is going to take me a very long time," said Harvey. "You could do it, Harvey," said Edward. "What's that?" asked Emily, hearing a faint popping sound. It was Gordon. He was going too fast. "Stop!" cried Edward, but it was too late. Gordon hit the pipes with a loud crunch. "Ouch!" cried Gordon. Luckily no one was hurt, but it was a terrible mess. "I can't lift Gordon," said Harvey. "He's too heavy." "Edward," said Thomas, "we need Rocky." Gordon sniffed crossly. "That crane isn't really useful at all," he said. "Don't listen to him," said Emily. "We need Rocky now." Edward knew the other engines were right. "I'll go and get Rocky," he said, and popped quickly away. Edward steamed into the docks. "Rocky," cried Edward, "we need your help. This is an emergency." "Oi, where are you waiting, Edward?" said Rocky proudly. Edward puffed up to Rocky and pulled him out of the docks. Edward pulled Rocky up hills and down valleys. He felt pleased with himself. "Now I'll prove to Gordon that Rocky is really useful," said Edward. Soon they arrived at the rescue scene. "I can fix this," said Rocky. And with his mighty crane arm, Rocky lifted Gordon off the pipes. "Goodness," said Thomas. "He's very strong," said Harvey, looking surprised. In no time at all, Gordon was lifted back onto the tracks. Gordon was impressed. "Thank you, Rocky," said Gordon. "Good work." Then Rocky went to work on the pipes. In no time at all, the tracks were cleared. Gordon was very impressed even more. "What do you think of Rocky now, Gordon?" asked Edward. "Well," said Gordon, "Rocky may be new, but he certainly proved to be really useful." "That's all I wanted to hear," said Rocky proudly. "Three cheers for Rocky," said Edward. "Welcome to the Sodor Railway." All the engines cheered and whistled for Rocky the Gentle Giant Crane.